Hello student, welcome to the lecture paper number 106 complex analysis. Nth root of complex number. For a positive integer n, the complex number z is equal to r into cos theta plus I sin theta has exactly n distinct nth roots given by r raised to 1 upon n into cos theta plus 2 pi k upon n plus iota sin theta plus 2 pi k upon n, where k is equal to 0, 1, 2 up to n minus 1. Example, find the value of minus 1 plus I raised to 1 by 3. Solution. Here let z is equal to minus 1 plus I. We see in the graph, this is origin and minus 1 in the x-axis, minus 1 plus iota. So the point is here, and the angle between this is theta. Theta is equal to this is pi by 2 plus pi by 4. This is pi by 2 plus pi by 4. So angle is 3 pi by 4. આપણે જોયું graphically. Now first convert the complex number to trigonometric form using the formula for r and theta. Here z is equal to x plus iota y, so x is equal to minus 1 and y is equal to 1. So r is equal to under root x square plus y square. The value x is equal to minus 1, so minus 1 no square 1 plus 1, y is equal to 1, so 1 no square 1. So under root 1 plus 1 is equal to under root 2. So we get r is equal to under root 2. Now x is equal to r cos theta and y is equal to r sin theta. We have given x is equal to minus 1 and r is equal to under root 2, and y is equal to 1 and r is equal to under root 2. So cos theta is equal to minus 1 upon under root 2 and sin theta is equal to 1 upon under root 2. Sin theta is equal to 1 by under root 2, so theta is equal to here in the quadrant all functions are positive. Sin function is positive but cos function is negative. Both functions sin and cos are negative. Cos function positive, sin function negative. So here given sin is positive and cos is negative. So this is second quadrant. So the value of theta is equal to 3 pi by 4. We also know theta is equal to tan inverse y upon x, y is equal to 1 and x is equal to minus 1. So tan inverse minus 1 is equal to tan inverse minus 1. So theta is equal to 3 pi by 4. अथवा तो આપણે અહીંયા ડાયરેક્ટ મેળવી શકીએ કે theta cos theta negative, sin theta positive. So we get the point in second quadrant, and cos theta is equal to 1 upon root 2. So theta is equal to pi by 4. So angle is pi by 4, and cos theta is equal to minus 1 upon 2. So theta ની વેલ્યુ cos ની વેલ્યુ નેગેટિવ ક્યાં આવે તો કે અહીંયા આવે વેલ્યુ નેગેટિવ આવે, પણ sin theta પોઝિટિવ સેકન્ડ ક્વાડ્રન્ટમાં આવે, એટલે theta is equal to 3 pi by 4. અથવા તો આપણે theta is equal to tan inverse y upon x ના ફોર્મ્યુલા પ્રમાણે આપણે વેલ્યુ મૂકીએ એટલે tan inverse -1. tan ની વેલ્યુ માઈનસ ક્યાં મળે આપણે તો કે સેકન્ડ ક્વાડ્રન્ટમાં. So theta is equal to 3 pi by 4. The modulus amplitude form of z is equal to -1 plus I. So z is equal to r cos theta plus iota sin theta. So r ની વેલ્યુ √2, theta is equal to 3 pi by 4. So cos 3 pi by 4 plus iota sin 3 pi by 4. So this is equal to √2 cis 3 pi by 4. Now we get the value of -1 plus I, but we want to find the value of -1 plus I raised to 1 by 3. So -1 plus I raised to 1 by 3 is equal to the value of -1 plus I is equal to under root 2 cis 3 pi by 4 and raised to 1 by 3. So √2 raised to 1 by 3 into cis 3 pi by 4 plus 2n pi raised to 1 by 3. So 2 raised to 1 by 6 into cis 3 pi plus 8k pi upon 13 by theorem of De Moivre's theorem. So and the value of k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is general form of cis 3 pi by 4 plus 2n pi, and now we put the value of here, we take k. Value of k is equal to 0, so we get 2 raised to 1 by 6 cis pi by 4. Second value 2 raised to 1 by 6 cis 11 pi by 12, and last value 2 raised to 1 by 6 cis 19 pi by 12. This is the exercise. You can solve similar method. The solution of this, we can use this formula. √2 cis 3 pi by 4 √2 cis 3 pi by 4 raised to 1 by 3. So theta 3 pi by 4. So put the value of theta and put the value of n. N is equal to 3. So n is equal to 3, r is equal to under 2. r is equal to 1 by 2 raised to 1 by 3. So this is equal to 2 raised to 1 by 6, and cis theta 3 pi by 4 plus 2 pi k upon 3. This is 6, and simplifying this we get the value of this, and we can also use this formula, find this value. Now solve the next example. Solve the equation z cube minus 1 is equal to 0. So we have z cube minus 1 is equal to 0. So z cube is equal to 1. So z is equal to 1 raised to 1 by 3. In graphically 1 is here. So cos 0 is equal to 1, sin 0 is equal to 0. So angle with positive x-axis is 0. So theta is equal to 0. So cis 0 raised to 1 by 3. So we use the above formula. Cis of theta is equal to 0 plus 2k pi by 3, where k is equal to n minus 1. So the n is equal to 3. So 0, 1, 2. To put the value of k in this, k is equal to 0, cis 0 plus k is equal to 1, 2 pi by 3, and cis 4 pi by 3. And the exercise. Now the new example. Solve the equation z raised to 4 minus z cube plus z square minus z plus 1 is equal to 0. Here z raised to 4 minus z cube plus z square minus z plus 1 is equal to 0. Multiplying both the side, z plus 1. So z plus 1 is equal to 0, and this is equal to 0. And simplifying this, we get z raised to 5 plus 1 is equal to 0. So z raised to 5 is equal to minus 1. So z is equal to minus 1 raised to 1 by 5. Z raised to minus 1. Minus 1 x-axis पर आवશે, and the angle with x-axis is theta is equal to pi. So theta is equal to pi. Put the value of theta. So pi plus 2k pi upon n is equal to 5, and the value of k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here r is equal to 1, so 1 into. Now the put the value of k is equal to 0, we get cis pi by 5. Value 1 is equal to cis 3 pi by 5. Value of 2, cis 5 pi by 5 is equal to cis pi. The value 3, we get cis 7 pi by 5, and the last, for value of k is equal to 4, we get cis 9 pi by 5. This is all the roots of z raised to 5 plus 1 is equal to 0. But the root cis pi is root corresponding to z plus 1 is equal to 0. So the roots of z raised to 4 minus z cube plus z square minus z plus 1 is equal to 0 are z is equal to 6 pi by 5, 6 3 pi by 5, 6 7 pi by 5 and 6 9 pi by 5. This is exercise. Do yourself. Next example. Find the common roots of z raised to 4 plus 1 is equal to 0 and z raised to 6 minus 1 is equal to 0. Solution. Z raised to 4 plus 1 is equal to 0. So we can write z raised to 4 is equal to minus 1 and z is equal to minus 1 raised to 1 by 4 and minus 1 is here. So angle with positive x-axis is equal to pi. So theta is equal to pi. So 6 pi plus 2k pi upon n is equal to 4. So and the value of k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3 and r is equal to 1. Put the value of k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. We get the value of z according to this 6 pi by 4, 6 3 pi by 4, 6 5 pi by 4 and 6 7 pi by 4 are roots of z raised to 4 plus 1 is equal to 0. Equation number 1 appear and now find the roots of z raised to 6 minus I is equal to 0. Now z raised to 6 minus I is equal to 0. So we can write z raised to 6 is equal to I. In the graphically we can draw a graph positive I. We can find in y-axis. So angle with x-axis is pi by 2. So theta is equal to pi by 2 plus 2k pi upon n is equal to 6. So k value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now simplifying this we get pi plus 4k pi by 12 and the value k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now put the value 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We get the value of z 6 pi by 12, 6 5 pi by 12, 6 9 pi by 12 and simplifying this 3 pi by 4 and 6 13 pi by 12, 6 17 pi by 12 and 6 21 pi by 12 and simplifying this we get 7 pi by 4. Our roots of z is equal to this. Our roots of z is to 6 minus I is equal to 0. Equation number 2. So we get the common roots. We get the common roots. This and we get two common roots. 6 3 pi by 4 and 6 7 pi by 4 are common roots. This is exercise. Z is to 4 minus 1 is equal to 0 and z is to 6 plus I is equal to 0. Prove that 1 plus I raised to n plus 1 minus I raised to n is equal to 2 raised to n by 2 plus 1 into cos n pi by 4. Sorry. Proof. Now take 1 plus I z is equal to 1 plus I, then z is equal to r into cos theta plus iota sin theta and in the graph z is equal to x ની value 1 and y ની value 1, so we get here 1 plus iota. So this is by Pythagoras rule. Pythagoras 1 square plus 1 square is equal to under root 2, so this is equal to r is equal to under root 2, and the angle with x-axis is pi by 4 because tan inverse 1 is equal to pi by 4, so we get root 2 is pi by 4. Now z is equal to 1 minus I, so the value of x is equal to 1 and y is equal to minus 1, so we get the point here, and distance between this point is root 2 and the angle with x-axis is minus pi by 4, so r is equal to root 2 and theta is equal to minus pi by 4, so we get z is equal to root 2 6 minus pi by 4. Now we let left hand side 1 plus iota raised to n plus 1 minus I raised to n, and they put the value 1 plus I is equal to this root 2 6 pi by 4 plus value of 1 minus I is equal to root 2 6 minus pi by 4 raised to n. Now common out root 2, so root 2 raised to n into 6 pi by 4 raised to n plus 6 minus pi by 4 raised to n. Now by De Moivre's theorem, 6 pi by 4 raised to n is equal to 6 n pi by 4 and 6 minus pi by 4 raised to n is equal to 6 minus n pi by 4, and now 6 theta is equal to cos theta plus iota sin theta, so 6 n pi by 4 is equal to cos n pi by 4 plus iota sin n pi by 4 plus 6 minus n pi by 4 is equal to cos minus n pi by 4 plus iota sin minus n pi by 4. So root 2 raised to n into cos n pi by 4 plus iota sin n pi by 4 plus cos n pi by 4, because cos is even function and sin is odd function, so negative sign, so we can remove this and this, so we get cos n pi by 4 plus cos n pi by 4, so 2 cos n pi by 4, 2 raised to 1 by 2 into n, so we can write 2 raised to n by 2 and n by 2 plus 1, so 2 raised to n by 2 plus 1 into cos n pi by 4, this is right hand side, so 1 plus I raised to n plus 1 minus I raised to n is equal to 2 into n by 2 plus 1 into cos n pi by 4. This is complete the proof. Now find the real and imaginary part of this. We have given the complex number z is equal to minus 1 minus iota raised to 7 plus minus I plus I raised to 7. Let z is equal to z is equal to minus 1 minus I, so in the graph minus I minus 1 and minus I this is real axis and this is imaginary axis. So x is equal to -1 and y is equal to -1. So angle with x axis is 3 pi by 4 minus and x is minus and x is -1 and y is plus I. So y is equal to 1 and x is equal to -1. So we get here, and the angle with x axis is plus 3 pi by 4. So we get theta for this. Theta is equal to minus 3 pi by 4 and theta is equal to 3 pi by 4, and the r is equal to 1 under root for this. R is equal to under root x square plus y square. So x is equal to -1, square is equal to 1, and y is equal to -1, square is equal to 1. So 1 plus 1 is equal to under root 2, and for this r is equal to under root 2. So we get z is equal to under root 2 says minus 3 pi by 4 and under root 2 says 3 pi by 4. Put this value in this. So -1 minus I is equal to under root 2 says minus 3 pi by 4 and -1 plus I is equal to says 3 pi by 4 and raised to 7. બંનેમાંથી √2 કોમન લઈએ તો √2 and √2 raised to 7 કોમન નીકળશે, and 6 minus 3 pi by 4 raised to 7 plus 6 3 pi by 4 raised to 7. Now by De Moivre's theorem we can write 6 minus 3 pi by 4 into 7 is equal to 28, and 6 3 pi by 4 into 7 is equal to 28. So simplifying this we get cos minus 3 pi by 28 plus iota sin minus 3 pi by 28 plus cos 3 pi upon 28 plus iota sin 3 pi upon 28. So this is cos is even function, so negative sign is positive. Cos 3 pi by 28 and cos 3 pi by 28. So 2 cos 3 pi upon 28. But sin is even function. Sin is odd function. So minus 3 pi by 8 is negative and this is positive, so we can cancel out. So we get 2 cos 3 pi by 28, and simplifying this we get cos minus pi by 4 plus 7 pi. So this is equal to, cos is even function, so cos pi by 4 and cos pi by 4 is equal to minus, sorry, plus 1 upon under root 2. So 2 raised to 9 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is equal to 2 raised to 8 by 2. So this is equal to 2 raised to and 2 raised to 4 and minus sign. 7 pi અહીંયા આવશે and minus pi by 4. So here sign is positive, cos negative, so this is equal to minus 16. Which is real part of complex number, but there is no complex, so sorry, there is no imaginary part of complex number. Now if xn is equal to 6 pi upon 2 raised to n, evaluate limit n tends to infinite x1 x2 x3 up to xn. Solution: we have xn is equal to 6 pi by 2 raised to n. So limit n tends to infinite x1 x2 up to xn is equal to, put the value, x1 is equal to 6 pi upon 2 raised to 1, x2 is equal to 6 pi upon 2 raised to 2, and 6 pi upon 2 raised to 3 up to 6 pi upon 2 raised to n. So we can write this equal to 6 pi upon 2 raised to 1 plus pi upon 2 raised to 2 plus pi upon 2 raised to 3 plus up to pi upon 2 raised to 3, because 6 theta 1 plus theta 2 plus up to theta n is equal to 6 theta 1 plus 6 theta 1 into 6 theta 2, sorry, unit, because 6 theta 1 into 6 theta 2 into up to 6 theta n is equal to 6 theta 1 plus theta 2 plus up to theta n. So now common out pi, we get 1 upon 2 raised to 1 plus 1 upon 2 raised to 2 plus 1 upon 2 raised to 3 plus up to 1 upon 2 raised to n, and then now we get 1 by 2 into 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to n into 1 by 2, and limit n tends to infinite, this is equal to 0. So and 1 by 2 cancel out, so we get 6 pi, and 6 pi is equal to minus 1. This is exercise. Here x0, અહીંયા x0 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થાય છે અને અહીંયાથી x1 થી સ્ટાર્ટ થાય છે. Now the next example, if x plus 1 by x is equal to 2 cos theta and y plus 1 by y is equal to 2 cos phi, then prove that x raised to m into y raised to n plus 1 upon x raised to m into y raised to n is equal to 2 cos m theta plus n theta. Let x plus 1 upon x is equal to 2 cos theta. So x square minus 2x cos theta plus 1 is equal to 0. So we can find the root x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. So x is equal to b minus 2 cos theta. So minus minus plus 2 cos theta plus under root b square 4 into cos square theta minus 4 upon 2, a is equal to 1. So 2 cos theta plus 2 into under root cos square theta minus 1. Cos square theta minus 1 is equal to minus sin square theta. So this is equal to under root minus sin square theta is equal to sin theta into under root minus 1. So minus 1 is equal to I and cos theta plus I sin theta. So we can write cis theta. Similarly for y is equal to cis phi. Now we take left hand side x raised to m into y raised to n plus 1 upon x raised to m into y raised to n. So we can write x raised to minus m into y raised to minus n. Now put the value of x and y. X is equal to cis theta and y is equal to cis phi. So cis theta raised to m into cis phi raised to n plus cis theta raised to minus m into cis phi raised to minus n. Now by De Moivre's theorem, cis theta raised to m is equal to cis m theta, cis phi raised to n is equal to cis n phi plus cis minus m theta into cis minus n theta. So cis theta 1 into cis theta 2 is equal to cis theta 1 plus theta 2. So we write cis m theta plus n theta n phi plus cis minus m theta minus n phi. So now we write in cos and sin form. So cos m theta plus n theta plus iota sin m theta plus n phi, and cis minus m theta minus n phi is equal to cos minus m theta minus n phi plus iota sin minus m theta minus n phi. So this is as it is, and cos minus m theta minus n phi is equal to cos m theta plus n phi, because this is x-axis and minus theta means this is 0 minus theta. So 0 angle minus એટલે fourth quadrant. So cos positive, sin negative. So cos m theta plus n phi, and sin is negative, so minus I sin m theta plus n phi. So this is cancel out, and this is 2 cos m theta plus n phi. This is right hand side. So this is complete the proof. Thank you.